guys, this is Eunice here again, and welcome to my new video. Today we are talking about the key mistakes that you're making in your gratitude practice, and I really want to address this because I see so many people making these mistakes, and as a result they're not able to fully experience the benefits and rewards of feeling gratitude in their lives. And they're not able to connect with this feeling, authentically. So if you have a hard time connecting with gratefulness and the feelings of thankfulness in your life, I want you to keep watching this video so that you could see what mistakes you could be making in your gratitude practice and what you could be doing about it as well. And if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and please subscribe to this video so that the next time I come up with more content, you could be notified. So without further ado, let's begin. So some common mistakes that I see people making with their gratitude practice is that they only see that as a practice or a tool or a technique to get what they want, right? And I see this happen so many times. People will incorporate it into their morning routines, or maybe people will, set a designated time to feel gratitude, like in a certain time of the day. And while I believe that that's a very good practice, I feel it is not talked about enough and it's not integrated enough. So what gratitude really is, it's an experience, right? So the common mistake a lot of people make is that they make gratitude practice a transactional action, right? So what that means is they're coming into the practice of, doing this gratitude practice in return for trying to gain something in their lives. They're doing this gratitude practice so that I could get something in return, so that I could receive this, amount of abundance that I am expecting. And if I don't receive it, how dare you, universe, that you don't give it to me, right? They kind of come at it with this attitude. And this is really unhealthy because you're actually coming from a place of feeling like I don't have enough, and I'm just doing this so that I could gain something in return. And this is actually a really unhealthy mentality to be practicing gratitude, and it really defeats the purpose. Okay, it just defeats the purpose altogether. And I actually prefer that if you don't do the gratitude practice, even better, because you're coming from a place of feeling transactional. Another thing is, if you find yourself like just listing out the items that you are grateful for, like, yes, I'm grateful for my eyesight, I'm grateful for my health, I'm grateful for the weather, I'm grateful for like my cat, I'm grateful for a good lifestyle, like, that's not enough. And the reason I say it's not enough is because you're just listing it out. Listing it out is just a way of counting. Yes, maybe you are acknowledging, but are you really feeling it? I really want you to ask yourself that. Check in with yourself. Are you experiencing the gratitude and the feelings of thankfulness in your life if you're just listing it out? If you are just saying it without actually feeling it, again, like, what is the point of doing it altogether, right? Another thing is, I see people doing it just so they could check it off in the day. That is actually not the way to do it. When you practice gratitude, it's not something that you want to just get out of the way. It's not something that, I'm finished being grateful for today, and so I can move on with the things that I'm doing. And what I find people experiencing is that, they get so frustrated from practicing gratitude and then feeling like, I'm just waiting for something to happen. I'm waiting for the universe to return blessings to me. Like, why is it not happening? And then they end up getting really agitated. So in some way, there is this illusion and expectation that if you practice gratitude, you are guaranteed something in return, because in the online space, people say that if you practice gratitude, then you will receive, abundance in multiples, tens and hundreds and thousand folds. While that is true, it's so important that when you are grateful, you are truly grateful, right? Like you don't have the expectation of, this transactional action and being like, oh, I expect the universe to return something to me. How dare you not give it to me? So let's dissect this a little bit, because I feel like most people don't understand why it's important to be grateful in the first place. Now, when you practice gratitude, what you're actually telling your mind is that you are, not only are you registering that there are so many blessings and resources and abundance in your life, and that you are recognizing, registering, and really identifying them, that they are present and active, like an active part in your life. And also, when you allow yourself to register that there are so much resources that are available to you, then actually you can utilize those resources. What I find a lot of people experience when they live life with a scarcity or a lack mentality, that is that they're unable to feel grateful. They're unable to recognize that they already have an abundance of resources. They're unable to be thankful of what they have. They're unable to see that they have so much opportunities. There's so much under their fingertips. And as a result, they're not able to utilize 100% of the capacity and resources that they already have access to. So by practicing gratitude, what you're essentially doing is allowing your subconscious mind to register that you already have everything you need. And as a result, when your mind and your heart knows that you already have everything you need, you will be able to utilize them. And therefore, you will be able to come up with much more creative solutions. You will be much more relaxed as a person. You won't be in a fight or flight mode. You won't always be, being really defensive. You won't feel like you're just scrambling for resources, just because you know that you already have enough. And as a result, you will be able to come up with so much more creative solutions. You will find much more opportunities. You will be able to connect the dots because your mind registers that I have a lot of access to resources already, and that your mind is relaxed. And so therefore, you'll be able to come up with really creative solutions. Now, this is what I want you to do starting from now on, having understood the purpose of feeling grateful and how that relates to abundance. I want you to see gratitude as an experience. So instead of viewing it as a tool, I want you to completely ditch everything you know about gratitude practice in the past. Don't see it as a practice. I want you to see it as an experience, because gratitude needs to be felt. It needs to be lived. And if you are living and breathing gratitude, if you are living and breathing gratefulness in your life, and you're genuinely thankful for, everything that you have, the resources, the experiences, the people, the opportunities, even like the circumstances that you're in and the challenges, even the lessons that you're in, it will make you so much more adaptable and maneuverable to life's situations. And I'm telling you, yes, I understand that it is hard to be grateful for difficult circumstances that you're in, but the interpretation is all up to you, because there is no positive or negative interpretations in the universe. Things happen. Okay, so if you allow yourself to spin down the rabbit hole and keep interpreting things as, oh, the universe is working against me, then more of that is going to reflect in your life. So I really want you to see gratitude as an experience, and experience all the abundance there is, including being thankful for the lessons, being thankful for the struggles and challenges that you are facing, so that you can come out on the other side being stronger, being more bold, and being smarter as well, having learned all the lessons. The other thing is, I want you to feel the emotions of gratitude and really allow that feeling to sink in your body. So what that means is, instead of just cognitively registering that, the list of things that you should be grateful for in your head, I want you to feel that in your body and completely immerse yourself in the experience of that. And another thing is, I want you to feel gratitude instead of listing it out in your head. Really take that experience and feel it in your body. So not only are you just cognitively registering it, your body is feeling it. And that is how it allows you to subconsciously imprint that in your mind, that the abundance and the resources are indeed present. If you feel it in your body, the feeling is going to expand. And the second thing I challenge you to do is really feel the emotions in your body and let the feelings of gratefulness, the feelings of thankfulness, fill up your entire body. So instead of just cognitively registering that in your head, let that fill the capacity of your human physical body, so that you actually derive feelings of happiness and abundance out of it. When you actually register in your body, it will actually send out signals. When you actually register the feelings of gratefulness in your body, that's how it will subconsciously imprint this feeling, this idea that you are indeed abundant, and it will create so much happy feelings for you. And really, if you have a hard time feeling grateful, I would challenge you to go a step beyond and further, and ask yourself, why am I grateful? If you already have a list of things that you should be grateful for, right? Go one step beyond and ask yourself, why am I grateful for this? I am thankful for the weather because why? Because it allows me to work outside. I am grateful for my job, even though I hate it, because it allows me to pay the bills, because it allows me to have a stable life. I am grateful for, let's say, my apartment or my room, even if I have 3 noisy roommates, because it gives me a shelter over my head and it gives me a safe place to live. Okay, so if you have a hard time just being grateful of the things that you're I'm just not feeling it, then I challenge you to go one step further and ask yourself, why am I really grateful for that? So the final and most important thing is that I really want to integrate gratefulness in your life, not as a practice, but really as a lifestyle. I want you to experience gratitude in the deepest, most genuine and authentic form. And it's really about transcending the actions you take with gratitude, so that you allow the feelings of gratefulness flow through into your daily lives, so that when you take actions, you're coming from a place of gratefulness. You are coming from a place of abundance. You're coming from a place of knowing that you have things already and that you can pay your energy forward. And that is how you really connect the feelings of gratefulness in your daily life and turn that into action, so that you could pay that energy forward. And I promise you, it will come back to you tens, hundreds, and thousand folds. But really, all you need to do is turn it into a lifestyle and an experience. So this is it for today's video, guys, and I really hope you resonated with this. Tell me, what is your biggest takeaway in the comments below? And also, if you could tell me what you are grateful for in your life right now and why you are grateful for it. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do now. I also have this new reality Facebook group that I invite all of you guys to join. It is a very supportive and active community, and I would love you guys to join the discussions inside. Oftentimes I have trainings inside, and I would love you to be able to have access to them. So it would be such a pleasure. It was amazing having you guys today, and I will see you in the next video.